Do you know what this is called? Do you know the difference between this one and this one? If not, perfect. I've got you covered. Welcome, Basic Beaches and Bros. Today, this is Kristen and this is Enchanted Yarnworks. Today, we are going to start our basic beginner tutorial on crochet. And topic number one are absolutely the basic basics. What are these things called? And how do we use them? Like, what's the purpose? These are hooks. There's so many different kinds. So stick around with me today and I will delve into the world of crochet hooks. So make sure you're subscribed, notification bells dinged, and you have that like button checked. And we will come along with me today and learn all about crochet hooks. Hello, crochet hooks. Let's get started with the basics of crochet. And here I want to start with crochet hooks. There are so many different kinds out there. They can be so confusing. What do I get? What is this for? I don't understand. It's scary. I'm here to help, friends. I'm here to help my friend. Okay, so as you see, I have now just separated them kind of by size and color, you could think. So here I have these itty bitty teeny tiny ones that are all silver. I have these metal ones over here that are just all straight metal. I have these guys over here that look like they have a nice squishy handle, so they're comfy. I have wood ones up here. What in the world am I showing you? You're probably wondering. So, okay, so we're going to talk about, this is a shorter video to get us going. And briefly just going to discuss what each kind of hook is and what kind of yarn it's best for and what's good for beginners, easier for beginners, etc. Okay, so where should I start? Largest or smallest? Let's go with smallest. Okay, so these guys right here are itty bitty bitties, okay? Now they're not the smallest that they make, but they're pretty small. These are 1.6 millimeters, 1.75, and 1.9. I just grabbed 3 out of my case. These are all silver aluminum, probably just aluminum, but it's fine. And these are to be worked with like your lace weight yarn or your crochet threads. If you want to be that kind of beginner, more power to you. I honestly just recently started working with the threads and I made those cute earrings. You should check out those 2 videos. So those are for the teeny tinies. Okay. Next up we have our aluminums. I have 2 different brands. I have Susan Bates. This is an 8 millimeter. I'm going to mostly talk about millimeter sizes today because I think that's more universally understood across everywhere. In the US, we have like these letters and numbers. And to be honest, I'm a US crocheter and they confuse me. I much prefer to use the millimeter size. It just makes more sense. And more people, when they're writing patterns, use millimeter sizes. Okay. So then over here, so this is an 8 millimeter. And then I have a 5.5, a 5, and a 4.5. If you've noticed, the ends of these are a little different. Yes, there's a reason for that. And I will go into that in just a minute. I want to go through the rest of these first, but this is important. Okay. These lovelies are an ergonomic crochet hook. So usually people start out with these. Everybody starts with, because they're the most affordable to dip your hands in, okay? Dip your feet in, whatever you want to say. This is a hand project. I'm going to say dip our hands in. So everybody usually kind of starts with these. Like you can get a set of Susan Bates or Boyle. Susan Bates, I think there's 5 or 6, I don't know, for $8. I have it linked for my Amazon down below. Walmart has like a set of 5 or 6 same ones. I think they're about $6. They're not Susan Bates, they're Boyles, and I will boys? Yes, boys. No. So sorry. Boy. Boye. I'm adding an apostrophe S for ownership. Boy. They have them same sizes for about, I think $6.50, $7. I don't recall. I was just kind of there. But I'm going to explain why they're different here in a moment. Yes, so these ergonomic ones are the ones that I use regularly. They're more comfortable to work with. I did start out with these kind though. Don't fret. I highly recommend starting out over here if it's your first go around and you're not sure your confidence level on if you want to continue this, because this can get pricier. Now, mind you, these are the more cost-effective ones that I have that I picked up on Amazon. Like there's a set of 3 for like $8. So I think that's great. But if you don't know what size you're going to regularly be working with, it's up to you to decide what you're going to do. Up here now, we have, this is a 9mm. Oh goodness, is it going to zoom in? There we go. And see, this one also has the US sizing. I always ignore it. That's okay. This is a bamboo. It came in a set of 3. I picked these up at these up at Walmart yesterday. I think it was a 9, a 7, and a 6 or 6. I don't know. The larger range. These are bamboo because I was looking for this type of crochet head at Walmart. These were like $6 for all 3. These 3 I picked up on Amazon a couple years ago. I can link those as well. These are for your super, super chunky bulkies, okay? And they are wood. So you have a 25mm, a 20, and a 15. This is a whole set. Now, again, you noticed, if you've noticed, these 5 have that different shape head than these guys do, or these guys do. Okay? These are called a tapered head. You notice it kind of tapers down and it's not completely lined up. I'm going to put this down so I can show you directly. This one is completely the same size all the way down, all the way around. You see it's not tapering in? It's the same. This one. And it does have a pointier head on it. This is more rounded and the throat's a little bit deeper to catch that yarn. Okay. This is the kind suggested for you lovely, lovely rookie beginners. The reason for that is it's going to help you with your tension. Okay. It works best with a chunky yarn. And this is kind of a chunky yarn. This here, in case you're wondering, is Lion Brand's Hometown. Sorry, no, this is a super bulky. But a chunkier type of yarn is what I'm getting at. And this, nope, this is an 8. This calls for, it calls for 9. So this is a little bit smaller than what this would call for. But this allows for better catch of the yarn than this does. So when you're beginning and your tension's wonky, this is going to help you gain control with your tension and make it, give you more confidence and make it easier. So you don't feel like you have such a huge mess. These come in all of the same sizes that all the other kind come in. The Boy brand at Walmart only has the tapered heads. Okay. I absolutely went searching this week to find one of these so that I could show it to you. Michael's has these. Amazon has these. I have them linked down below. But these guys, if you want to give it a go ahead. I highly suggest starting here. I did start with one of these. I had no idea there were 2 different things for the longest amount of time. So, this kind is best for yarn with fewer plies. Plies, what does that mean? That means the amount of, I guess you could say, strings, for lack of a better word. These are called plies, okay? And the fewer of them there are, this works better because this point can go through easier and then split them. And that's not what you're looking for. So this has 4, and that'll work great. Okay, for this. Let's see. And then our tapered hooks they have a shallower grip on them, so they're not as easy to pull and grab your yarn as the inline, which is this one. They are more favored for seasoned crocheters. There's less movement required. This is going to require a lot more wrist movement because you've got to catch. You got to work harder to catch it, which again is going to teach you tension, and it's greater for a beginner. And then these guys are good and better for your lighter weight yarns and yarns that have more than 4 ply, which is that big chunky one that I just showed you. So I think that kind of gives us a little heads up and information on hooks. I hope that this has been a helpful video for you. Please comment down below if you have more questions or extra confused, or hey, thank you, that clarified so much for me. I mean, whatever kind of feedback you want to give me, I would love to hear it down below. All right, my beaches and bros. I hope you learned something today. There was a lot of good information about crochet hooks. Make sure you check the links out that I put in the description box to give you more information about all the different kinds of hooks and how to use them and what's beneficial. Also, make sure I'd also have down in the description box my suggested beginner crochet hooks for you with an Amazon link. I am an affiliate, so I will get a little kickback and a thank you from Amazon if you do decide to purchase those hooks through my link. So thank you for that in advance. If you have any questions related to this tutorial process, I am absolutely available. Put them in the comments below, or you can check out my Instagram or Facebook pages and you can direct message me there. Those links are also in the description box. I really hope that this series of basic beaches and bros beginner crochet tutorials are absolutely going to hit the mark for you, and it's going to be time well invested, and you get to learn some good stuff. So keep the questions coming, keep the comments coming, and next up we're going to delve into yarn, and there will be a video once a week for this tutorial process. We're going to go into yarn next week, so make sure you got your notifications, the bell rung, and you are subscribed, and definitely hit that like button so that you'll know when the next video comes out. Again, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope this was informative and you enjoyed it. I will see you next week and next time when we talk about yarn.